John Parker stepped off the train in the bustling city of Ravenshearth, suitcase in hand and anticipation in his chest. His firm had sent him here for a crucial work assignment, and he was determined to make the best impression. His boss had reserved a room for him at one of the city's most elegant hotels, the Grand Raven, a towering structure with opulent architecture and a history dating back to the late 1800s. Upon arrival, John marveled at the hotel's grandeur. The chandeliers sparkled, the marble floors gleamed, and the staff moved with a quiet efficiency that spoke of years of practice. At the front desk, he was handed an old-fashioned key with an intricate design and the number 803 etched into it. The receptionist, an older man with a lined face and piercing eyes, gave him a curt smile and said, "Welcome, Mr. Parker. Your room is ready." John made his way to the 8th floor, the elevator creaking slightly as it ascended. When he reached his room, he took a moment to appreciate the intricate carvings on the door before unlocking it and stepping inside. The room was luxurious, with antique furniture, rich drapes, and a large four-poster bed. Yet, there was something unsettling about it. As night fell, John tried to relax, but an oppressive feeling began to grow. He heard faint whispers, almost like a distant conversation, but whenever he paused to listen, there was only silence. The temperature in the room dropped inexplicably, and he noticed his breath forming mist in the air. Attempting to shrug off the eerie sensations, John decided to take a shower. However, the sense of being watched persisted, the feeling almost tangible. While in the bathroom, he caught a glimpse of movement in the mirror, a shadow darting behind him. Frightened, he turned, but the bathroom was empty. As the night deepened, the disturbances grew more alarming. The lights flickered erratically, strange symbols appeared on the walls, and the whispers became more insistent. He tried calling the front desk, but the line was dead. Panic surged through him as he realized he was trapped in whatever horror had claimed this room. Suddenly, the figure of a woman in a tattered dress appeared at the foot of his bed, her eyes hollow and sorrowful. She raised a bony finger to her lips, as if to shush him, before vanishing into thin air. Terrified, John bolted from the bed and ran to the door, only to find it locked. He pounded on the wood, screaming for help, but the hallway outside remained ominously silent. The night was a blur of fear and supernatural terror. By dawn, John was a trembling wreck. When the sunlight finally seeped through the curtains, the room seemed to return to its former elegance, the symbols faded, and the whispers ceased. Exhausted, John stumbled out into the hallway where he found the older receptionist waiting for him. "I trust you had an eventful night," the man said with a knowing glance. John's eyes, wide with horror, met the receptionist's. "What is wrong with that room?" he asked. The receptionist's smile was thin and cold. "Room 803 holds many secrets, Mr. Parker, as does the rest of the Grand Raven. Consider yourself fortunate, not everyone makes it through the night." Trembling, John left the hotel, vowing never to return to Ravenshearth again. The Grand Raven stood silent behind him, its windows like eyes, watching as he disappeared into the bustling city beyond, carrying the weight of a nightmarish memory he would never escape.